It has been almost 1 month now to the day since Greensboro's new police chief Kamren Afzal has been on the job. He sat down with WXII's Joshua Davis for a one-on-one interview to talk about his future plans for the department, the city, and how he plans to address violent crime. Joshua joins us live now from downtown Greensboro outside police headquarters. Joshua, what was your biggest takeaway from that one-on-one?
Well, Kenny, good afternoon. Keep in mind, we had this conversation as the city of Greensboro has seen its 13th homicide of the year, with at least 4 instances of violent crime happening within the last week. Chief Afzal says when his department responds to and investigates a violent crime, he doesn't want to take a surface level approach.
What are the underlying issues in the community? Because, violence is still a symptom of a much larger issues, societal issues.
Greensboro Police Chief Afzal says when it comes to violent crime, he wants to address it as a public health issue, especially when it comes to younger offenders. He points to 2 recent homicide investigations that occurred within a day of one another.
Unfortunately, or fortunately, captured on a ring camera that the young man, juvenile, had no shot. And as it turned out, the offender was also juvenile. So I don't know how they got to where they got, that that in their mind it's okay to use the kind of force that they use to take somebody's life.
He asked himself, is it a matter of just addressing criminal behaviors, or is there something larger at play? You talked about the public health perspective. Why is that such an important distinction, understanding a deeper level potentially when violence occurs in your community?
Otherwise, this keeps happening. We create a vacuum when we take an individual that's committing harm and somebody else comes up and does it all over again, and the people who suffer are the very people who live in those communities. And that's a lot of times that's where the trust is the lowest.
But he says that work needs to be done in partnership with the people who know a community best.
Well, our job will be to address the symptom, right, and then partner with people who have a better understanding of it. That might be economic viability, economic opportunities.
And Chief Afzal says there are still some things he's learning about Greensboro, but he's ready to work and he's ready to serve this community. In Greensboro, I'm Joshua Davis for WXII 12 News.